Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon begin the closing ceremony. We ask everyone to please take your seats. Also, please check your mobile phones to see if they are turned off or switched to silent mode. Thank you very much. Let us now begin the closing ceremony of the PyeongChang Disability Forum 2022. I welcome you all. I am Moon So-ri, the MC of the closing ceremony. How was the forum? Did it prove to be beneficial and informative? So it is time to wrap up the 3-day forum, which took place here in Gangneung, which was hosted with 50 speakers and panelists. We had the keynote session, the roundtable, and parallel sessions. A total of 10 sessions took place under which various topics were discussed. We were joined by participants online and offline, and a total of 12,000 views were recorded. There was heated interest from around the world, and also a lot of messages were left on the message boards. Let us now begin the closing ceremony. So I would like to invite Vice Governor Choi Bok-soo of Gangwon Province, in charge of administrative affairs, up to the podium with a big round of applause. Yes, it's a pleasure to be here. I am Vice Governor Choi Bok-soo of Gangwon Province. Right now it is raining outside. We have been waiting for rain. Last week and the week before that, in the Yeongdong region, there was a large fire, and this had led to massive damages. But as we are hosting this closing ceremony, it seems like the rain is falling to congratulate the successful hosting of this event. The Winter Paralympics were held in PyeongChang 4 years ago, and commemorating that, we held the PyeongChang Disability Forum 2022. Despite the difficulties due to the fire, we were able to successfully host this event. I would like to congratulate all of the participants. First of all, I would like to thank Park Kyung-seok, who is the head of the Korea Disability Forum, President Lee Jung-sik of the Gangwon-do Differently Abled Federation. I would like to thank all of the executives of the various associations representing the people with disabilities, as well as all of the persons with disabilities here with us today. This forum is being held online and offline. And to improve the accessibility, I understand that you have made vast efforts. For the past 3 days, We have been talking about the legacy of the 2018 PyeongChang Paralympics, as well as developing policies for people with disabilities based on partnership between the public and private sector, and also para sports and various other topics. Also, realizing the rights of people with disabilities and creating an inclusive world. We talked about the direction that we should take going into the future. This forum, in order to uphold the dignity of all, I hope can have played an important catalyst for truly improving the lives of the people with disabilities. And I will make my utmost effort to ensure that what you have discussed here today can be reflected into policies. Today, the PyeongChang Disability Forum 2022 will close, but next year I do hope that we will meet you again. Lastly, I would like to thank the PyeongChang 2018 Legacy Foundation, the Korea Disability Forum, the Korea Paralympic Committee, the Gangwon-do Differently Abled Federation, the Gangwon-do Sports Association for the Disabled, and the MW Network, as well as those who have led the improvement of welfare of people with disabilities for your efforts. I wish you all and your family the best of health and happiness. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your statement on respect for the rights of the disabled and the promotion of the rights of the disabled. That was Choi Bok-soo, the Vice Governor of Gangwon Province. Next, we have Standing Chair Yoon Jong-sul of Korea Disability Forum, who will give his remarks. Please welcome him with a warm round of applause. It's nice to meet you. Thank you very much for your hard work over the past 3 days. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Choi Bok-soo, the Vice Governor of Gangwon Province, and Choi Il-sop also. Thank you very much. I would like to thank Governor Choi Moon-soon and all other people at the Gangwon Provincial Office for organizing this event. And in this excellent environment, over the past 3 days, we were able to look back at our lives and talk about the efforts that we need to put in place to improve our lives further. I believe this year is the 4th PyeongChang Disability Forum, and we look forward to the forum continuing to develop further to contribute to the promotion of the rights and quality of life for the disabled. And so we really feel that the past 3 days has been a valuable opportunity. At the PDF 2022, we shared a lot of experiences with regards to disability discrimination that we've experienced on site. The society should become a society where no one is left behind, and a lot of different proposals and ideas have been put forth. We were able to confirm those ideas, and now please listen to our voices, please listen to our requests. It's not that because we are vulnerable people or weak people. We are a member of the society with equal rights. We are a member of this society as equal citizens. And so please, you need to listen to our voice. We really appreciate that so many people have participated in the PDF this year. Right to work, right to education, and right to mobility of the disabled. That was what we discussed of the past 3 days. And as the standing chair of the KDF, I was very pleased to be participating in this event together. The lives of the disabled in Korea will develop further based on the foundation of the PDF 2022. That is a strong hope that I hope for the future. And the fact many people have discussed these ideas together and designed a better future together, I think it was very valuable. And we continue to ask for the participation of the support from Gangwon Province for these efforts. And with those 3 days of a wonderful memory, we will go back to our daily lives and work harder to promote our rights. Thank you very much.
네, Yes, thank you very much. So I think that today we have been hearing the words of hope, especially from Mr. Yoon Jong-soo. Thank you very much. So next, I would like to invite President Im Jong-sung from the Vice Chairman of the Korea Association of the Deaf in Gangwon-do. Yes, I am Im Jo-sung, and I was just introduced. I thought I was supposed to give the closing remarks, and I wrote the closing remarks that I was going to be reading here up on the podium, so I apologize. Now, despite the difficult circumstances, Gangwon Province and the PyeongChang Legacy Foundation has made great efforts to put this event together. And also the representatives of the various organizations who have partnered together for this event, I would like to thank you. And also the participants who have traveled a long distance to be here with us, thank you. Also those who are joining us offline and online, I thank each and every one of you. Due to your efforts, we were able to successfully carry out the 3-day event. The PyeongChang Disability Forum 2022 aspires for a world where no one is left behind. And the slogan for this event was "Leave No One Behind" and color with the Paralympic movement. The agenda was the legacy of the 2018 PyeongChang Paralympics and the spread of parasports, and also the development of policies for people with disabilities through public and private partnership. Through this forum, sports, welfare, and other issues concerning people with disabilities were discussed. And through this, creating a social environment, a fair and equal social environment, and ways to realize the creation of such environment, I think, became something that is one step closer to us. Also, I do believe that we have contributed to have made a contribution to improving the accessibility for people with disability. I do hope that we can lead the way through this forum to create a world where no one is left behind. Once again, I would like to wholeheartedly thank each and every one of you for joining us here at the PyeongChang Disability Forum 2022. I wish you all good health. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much for those warm remarks, encouraging on all of the participants to the PDF. We have Im Jo-sung, the Vice Chair of the Gangwon-do Differently Abled Federation. Next, would like to invite Director Park Joo-hee of the International Sports Strategy Foundation for the remarks. Please welcome her with a warm round of applause. Good morning. I am here as a director of the International Paralympic Korea Paralympic Committee. It's been just a few days since the Beijing Paralympics has concluded. I would like to thank Korea Disability Forum, Korea Gangwon-do Differently Abled Federation, Korea Paralympic Committee, and all the participants for being here today. For the past 3 days, we looked at the legacy of the Paralympics, how to promote parasports, and public-private cooperation for disability policy. Those were important topics that we looked into over the past 3 years. We should not be discriminated because of disability. We have to be guaranteed of all rights as individuals, and a difference is just a difference and not being wrong. We all must coexist, and the disabled should be seen as important neighbors that we should coexist with. So these efforts hopefully will be promoted further so that the abled and the disabled can live together in harmony in our society. Despite the difficult COVID situation, we have gathered under the slogan of "No one left behind" and color with the Paralympic movement. And thank you very much once again for your active participation.
Thank you very much. This forum also discussed how we can further promote the situation for the people with disabilities through sports. So thank you very much once again. We ask for your continued efforts. For the past 3 days, we were able to really feel the efforts for leaving no one behind and coloring with the Paralympic movement. Let us take a look at a video which looks back at the 3 days of the PyeongChang Disability Forum 2022. Let's take a look.
이번 포럼을 통해 장애인 당사자뿐만 아니라 비장애인 분들도 장애에 관련된 또 장애 인식 개선에 관련된 분야에 대해서 좀 관심을 가졌으면 하는 바람이 있고요. 우리가 사는 사회가 장애인과 비장애인이 분리되어 있는 사회가 아니라 우리 모두가 같이 공존하고 같이 행복하게 살아갈 수 있는 사회가 되기를 간절히 희망합니다. 저도 응원하겠습니다.
(2022) 평창 장애인 포럼에 참석해서 느낀 것이 많습니다. 비장애인 제가 장애인에게 해드릴 수 있는 무엇인가 있다라는 것에 대해서 뜻깊게 생각하고 또한 마찬가지로 장애인분들에게서 많은 것을 배워갑니다. 보다 더 좋은 세상을 만들기 위해서 장애인과 비장애인이 서로 다가가서 좋은 세상을 만들 수 있도록 열심히 노력하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
함께 또 우리 모두에게 다시 한번 뜨거운 박수.
Warm applause to all of us, please. Thank you very much for the hard work of the past 3 days. Of the past 3 days, right here in this venue, we have engaged in a lot of discussions on how to ensure no one is left behind and how to color with the Paralympic movement. Next, would like to invite from Gangneung City, Vice Mayor Chung Il-sup for his farewell remarks. Thank you very much for being here with us today. Please welcome the Vice Mayor with a warm round of applause.
Yes, good morning. I am Chung Il-sup, the Vice Mayor of Gangneung City. I would like to thank you for supporting us during the last fire. 4 years ago, during the Winter Paralympics, we were joined by so many people. And following that event, once again, we are seeing the successful hosting of the PyeongChang Disability Forum. I congratulate the successful hosting. I would like to congratulate President Park Kyung-seok as well as President Lee Kyung-sik and President Yoon Jong-sul and also President Lee Sang-yong and President Lee Im-jo-sung, who represent the KPC, the KDF, also President Park Joo-hee, who represent also the Gangwon-do Sports Association for the Disabled and Gangwon-do Differently Abled Federation. Also those who represent the DPOs and all of the people with disabilities and the participants joining us, thank you very much. Based on the 2018 Paralympic Games spirit, we were joined together to discuss various topics, including ways to develop policies for people with disabilities based on private-public partnership. I think we were able to further enhance the spirit of the PyeongChang Paralympics here. I do believe that discrimination actually takes away the right and the opportunities for equal chances for equal opportunities to fulfill their rights. So I do believe that we can create a better inclusive world where no one is left behind, where everyone can be respected and live a dignified life. Once again, I would like to once again thank everyone who has contributed to the successful hosting of the PyeongChang Disability Forum 2022, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your support to ensure that the event can take place well here in Gangneung City. That was Vice Mayor Chung Il-sup. And now we have prepared the last performance to commemorate the PDF. We have an example, a good example of employment and work through culture and arts for the for those with severe developmental disability. We have the Nodal Music Group who will be performing for us. I remember last year they also gave a wonderful performance. Nodal Music Group is a severe disability choir at the Nodal Night School, and they engage in various music activities to ease social inequality and discrimination by providing educational opportunities to the disabled. And your encouragement and cheer will be very valuable for the performance. And I heard that the Nodal Music Group really practiced hard for this performance, as they did last year. They really invested a lot of time to prepare, and so please cheer along and clap along as you enjoy this last performance given by the Nodal Music Group. So I believe that they are ready to begin with their performance. So this is Nodal Music Group. Please give them a warm hand.
네, 반갑습니다. 노들 테크노
It's nice to meet
전사들
you. We are the Nodal Music
탈시설로
Group.
향해 함께 나아갑시다.
We are going forward for deinstitutionalization.
시설 밖으로 행복하게 나가자. 우리 모두 타의 시선 향해 함께 나갑시다. 반갑습니다. 노들
It's
테크노
nice to
전사들입니다.
meet you today. We are the Nodal Techno Warriors. There was a strange document that was produced from Seoul Metro today. We want to break through this wall of discrimination through music. We are very much angry. We are furious. And so, to show our fury, we're going to sing the song Fury.
우리 졸라 화났어. 이 세상 모든 차별의 벽을 노래로 하나씩 격파해 가겠습니다.
Until the end, we will fight against discrimination. We are the Nodal Techno Warriors. Thank you very much. Yes, that was the Nodal music group that was a performance much better than last year. So again, a warm applause to the performance by Nodal Music Group. Thank you so much. Yes, it's indeed a very exciting performance. So thank you very much to the Nodal Music Room once again. And now it's time for us to say our farewell. But over the past 3 days, we do want to thank everyone for their efforts, particularly the sign language interpreters. Thank you very much for helping us at the PDF. And on the left side, we have all of the staff members from the organizing committee and secretariat of the PyeongChang Disability Forum. So thank you very much for your efforts. This morning, we looked at the ways for us to run together, to be together in society. Do you know the game where you tie up your legs and run together by twos or threes? So it's very important in these games to really breathe together and be one with heart with the person next to you. So similarly, for us to be together, to run forward together, we have to ensure that all members of society, regardless of whether you are disabled or able, come together in one heart. In this upcoming spring season, we hope that this will be a time of happiness for everyone. And next year, hopefully, we can take off our masks and see our faces personally. So we look forward to next year's event, and thank you so much for your participation this year. See you next year.